Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name's David, this is David K Reacts, and today I'm going to be reacting to VoicePlay's Jingle Bell Rock Mean Girls edition, I guess. I know what this... I've seen Mean Girls, I know exactly what scene this is referencing, and I'm both excited and terrified to see what they do with it, given that the splash screen that opens up when you click on the video features the Grinch, Oogie Boogie, and Santa. We'll see. I believe this is somewhere between a short and a full-length release. It's obviously got the production values of a full-length, but I think it's a little shorter than usual. That's fine. I don't remember the scene in the movie being particularly long either. So I think that's probably quite fitting. This also features Adriana Arellano, who I've not yet had the chance to see. I know she's done a few things with them, and none of them has crossed my table as of yet, so I'm excited to see what she adds to the group. I've heard good things so far. So yeah, I know the scene in Mean Girls. It's the four of them dressed in sort of like patent leather costumes, and at the very last minute, the order of on stage is shifted, and everything in the dance goes wrong as a result. Someone gets hit in the face with a Is someone going to get hit in the face with a radio? We'll see. I just realised that's a possibility. And then Lindsay Lohan starts singing the song a cappella, other people start joining in, someone jumps on the piano, and the song finishes off, and everybody's happy because it finished, except the poor person who got hit in the face by a radio. So, yeah, this much I remember. The context within the movie, not so much. I think she's obviously in with the clique by this point, or at least mostly in with them. But I don't remember much. I haven't seen it for a long time, so I don't remember any more details than that. This is going to be intriguing. Especially given the costumes, but we all know VoicePlay doesn't do anything by halves, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't think I have much more to add than that at this point, so I will just say welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way I work, I'm going to watch this through from beginning to end. I'm going to comment and emote over the top of it. I won't be stopping it at that point, but then I will go back and watch it a second time, and I will pause and interrupt and offer what commentary and analysis I feel I can based on what I'm seeing and hearing, but also on the foreknowledge of having seen it the one time before. Please do like the video, hit the subscribe button. Notification bell will let you choose how often you're notified. And if you would care to, please do head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, where you can support the channel with a one-off donation. Or you could head over to patreon.com/DavidKReacts to support on an ongoing basis with a $2 tier. It's just the one, $2 Canadian. And that's just to support me on an ongoing basis. But it does also give you access to my Discord channel, and amongst other things, like being able to talk to cool people. The one thing that does happen there is once a video has been accepted by YouTube, I will post on there that it's coming, so you kind of get a sneak peek of what's coming for me, if that's the kind of thing you care about. That's everything, I think. I thought, let's squeeze one more out of the season before it ends. So this is the Mean Girls version of Jingle Bell Rock, as performed by VoicePlay with Adriana Arellano, excuse me.
Hey, Grinchy, switch sides with Sandy.
But I'm always on your left.
Well, that was when there were three of us.
Basically the dialogue from the movie, right? Oh, that's great.
But the whole dance will be backwards.
Okay, so we're setting up the chaos.
And right now, you're getting on my last nerve. Switch.
Great expression from costumes that have no expression.
Santa with his helpers doing Jingle Bell Rock.
With his helpers? Someone's getting a radio in the face.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells.
Oh, she's got a great voice. Perfect for this song too.
Snowing and blowing, bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing at Jingle Bell Square. In the
Oh no. Oh, in time. Oh, Lane, I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me.
Well, What a bright time, it's a right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time
To go riding in a one.
Yes!
Giddy up, jingle bells, pick up your feet, jingle around and climb.
This is so good!
Jingle and the jingle that's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Of course. It's the Grinch, of course. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing bushels of fun.
I don't know what I was expecting,
Now
but
the
that
jingle hop has
pretty much lines up.
Jingle
Oh,
bell,
the
jingle bell,
artwork.
jingle bell rock.
I always talk about VoicePlay's artwork and Jeff's, but this is stunning. The cartoon version of everything, that is so well done. Very, very cool. That's so good. That's a bit of harmless fun. I like that. They did that really, really well. I think the Adriana's voice is a fantastic compliment to them. It's perfect. Really is perfect for this song. And I think that the way they worked with the characters in this was superb. It's because of course when it's the four girls in the movie in matching costumes doing something, there's a sense of unity to it. Having four completely different characters all trying to do the same thing is very entertaining. Well played, well played. We're going to go back to the top, watch that through, see what else I can pull out of it, because that's hilarious.
Hey,
Oh, actually, just before I do, let's just see. Oops. Ba-da-ba-bum. Any information down here? Our patrons voted to have us do Mean Girls Jingle Bell Rock. Be careful what you wish for. Fair. I guess this probably was not what was expected. So arrangement... Oh, this is a Lane arrangement. That makes sense. Arrangement and video Lane. Creative direction Lane and Tony. Audio mix Ed, of course. Filmed on iPhone? Wait, Tony filmed all of that on a phone? Damn, phones have got good. I did notice there was just a little bit more blur than usual, but if that's the only thing I'm really spotting, wow, the quality of phones has got better. Production manager Kathy, production assistant Francesca Boothe? Sorry, don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. And the audience. The Steins, Eileen McCarthy. I don't recognize that name, I don't think. Michelle, Christina, and Adriana Oliano, Francesca Boothe, Ellie, Ashley, and Asher. Oh, Asher, he's so cute. Cesar De La Rosa, Lane Stein, Kathy Castellucci, Jeff Castellucci. So yeah, all the families are there. That's really sweet. Let's go back to the beginning and properly check this out.
hey, Grinch.
Oops, let's bring the video back up too. That would help.
Switch sides with Sandy.
But I'm always on your left.
Well, that was when there were three of us, and now the fat one goes in the middle.
Fat one. Yeah, that's a pretty oogie boogie thing to say. I love how oh, and Caesar's like, no, I don't want to hear it. But I love how expressive they're managing to be with costumes that don't let you see their faces.
Oof, but the whole dance will be backwards. I'm always on your left.
And right now, you're getting on my last nerve. Switch.
And finally, please welcome to the stage
Great stuff.
Santa with his helpers doing Jingle
I love how uncertain Lane is of helpers.
Bell Rock.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Adriana's costume is pretty kind of like, there's a pink, I think, and like patent leather, but the style of the costume, the sort of lower cut and the sort of short dress, that's pretty much what they have in the movie, right? I think. I just realized Lane just waved to himself, didn't he?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing.
I love the simple differences. Can I get a decent... There's just slight differences in how everything is being presented here. Obviously, you've kind of got flappy hands from Oogie Boogie because he doesn't have hands. There's slight, very subtle differences in attitude. Caesar's the only one we can really see smiling, because even Ellie, the beard, kind of obscures most of his mouth half the time. Like, the way you perceive each of these characters, especially with the cultural relevance that we put onto them of their original movies, it changes how you see all of this. It's kind of cool.
Jingle bells ring,
Sorry.
bell rock, jingle bells swing, and jingle bells ring. Snowing
I also love this whole thing that she's up for, because this is a change from the movie, right? The movie, it's the four of them. They used to be three, now they're four. Here they're five. But the difference from the movie is Adriana's up front, in front of the curtain. She doesn't know a switch has been made. So chaos is about to ensue behind her, and she doesn't even... It's no wonder she walks out. She doesn't know something's changed. But they've just goofed the whole thing behind her, and here's her, bless her, trying to give a sincere rendition of the song, and it's just going to go to hell in a handcart. Oh, it's great.
jingle bells swing, and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle...
I love that Jeff is the one that's so amazed, but I wouldn't be surprised to find he's the one that suggested some of this. To be fair, I cannot remember the choreography from the movie. They may be aping some of that. I haven't seen it anywhere near recently enough to get a vibe for whether they have done or not.
Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time.
Oh, I'm getting so caught up in what's going on. There's so many things. Sorry, I need to go back and do my job. Let's listen to some more of this.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
I do really like this harmony here. We've got this ooh, ooh, whatever the notes are. These descending oohs from the chorus, while Jeff has got this kind of boom, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. It's sort of a slightly broken walking bass going on underneath. It's a really, really nice balance. It gives just enough harmonic interest while giving Adriana the floor to do her thing, which is great. Lane again with the jingle bells. I assume that's him. I know I commented on it when we did Chipmunk Song, Christmas Don't Be Late, last year. That must be a really hard sound to produce. At least I assume it is. I don't quite know how you make them sound that realistic with your voice. That's crazy.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop.
The audience interactions are so good for this. Back one step.
Blowing up bushels of fun.
I like the fact that the slap is the only thing really that's changed. They've been quite sort of typical with the accompaniment to this. And I like, because they're going to have little things where they break away a little bit here and there, even under Adriana, before things go to hell. And I actually think that they've set themselves up nicely by allowing themselves this flow here.
Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle
There, even that ha re-entry, very aspirate with the not with the sort of growl at the back, but the ha, much more of an onset than just doing an ah, gives it a bit more potency sort of in the immediate onset.
on. Now the jingle hop has begun.
And I love that we have these finger clicks going through as well. It's a very, very cool sound for this.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time.
And there, because we have the clicks and the jingle bells going on,
Rock. Jingle bells.
they can carry on here. While Lane drops out, Jeff drops out, we just have the higher range of the harmony now coming in. So we get this lovely little sort of quieter section of harmony.
Chiming, jingle bell time.
And that allows that little push note there, the jingle bell time. And at the same time, you get the from Lane coming back in again. So he gets a nice little fill going back into dancing. But that comes out of that break there that has been permitted because they've given themselves such consistency. it doesn't feel out of place, but it gives the ear some new interest to listen to. That's great.
Dancing and prancing at Jingle Bell Square in the
I love so much that Jeff's doing this in time to the skip. That's really nice. I don't know if that was... I assume that was deliberate. Of course it was deliberate. I love the shock in Caesar's face. He's just like, I can be seen, I'm smiling. This moment is so well done. And then he immediately goes in, aha. It's all okay. I'm just going to keep smiling and everything will be fine. Oh! They actually did that so well. The shock. That's actually really well played. How did they do that? Is that a... I can't figure out quite how they've pulled that trick off. Because you can see it hover in midair and tilt very slightly before it drops. I'm not sure if that... Did they do it as... No, I don't think they did do it as a reverse shot. I'm not quite sure how they did that, but it was great, whatever it was. It's really funny. Lane responds so well to it, and I love all the response from the audience is fantastic. And I just love that. Nope, I've had it. Peace. I'm out. It's fantastic. It's so well done. And her perplexity at herself running off stage. The fact that they are all in the audience is beautiful.
Oh, what a bright time. It's a right time to rock the night away.
Oh, cool things on the intro. Is it bad that to me the Grinch sounds 1% like Bane? Like Tom Hardy? Just in the at the beginning there.
Oh, what a bright time. It's a right time
So we start off with just a solo line.
to rock the night away.
And then we get Caesar comes in, takes over, but you also get this da 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 underneath, which is really cool, which I think is Jeff and Ellie an octave apart.
It's a right time to rock the night away.
That's cute.
Jingle bell time.
And this is nice too, because I've been told by many people along the way, Ellie was the voice of the Santa Claus in the Oogie Boogie song, and so it's kind of cool to actually see him himself playing Santa and doing kind of a very similar voice here.
Good night away. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time.
Oh, that... Ooh. What's the...
Jingle bell time. It's a swell time.
Can't quite figure out what the note is. There's a beautiful note coming from Caesar at that point. That's just shifting up slightly as we go into this.
To go riding in a one-horse sleigh.
A swell time.
To go.
I love that sort of... It's kind of the slightly pompous... Oh, yes, I'll get out of your way. But also, here's proof, if you ever needed it, that they do pre-record some of this stuff. There is no way in heck that Lane could be doing a pop with a mouthless mask on his face. But that's a great sound for that moment.
Jingle bell time. It's a swell time.
To go riding in a one-horse sleigh.
And I love that one-horse sleigh. It's just a nice little adjustment to the melody of that little moment. That's great. And then you get the dum-dum-dum down from everybody else. And... Oh, what was that?
To go riding in a one-horse sleigh.
Oh, he never fades out. In a one-horse sleigh. It's kind of like... It disappears. It's like it winds down for a second and then scoops up to come back into the starting note for the next section. That's cool.
To go riding in a one-horse sleigh.
Giddy up, jingle
Nice.
horse, pick up your feet, tingle around and climb.
Lackluster clapping along. Oh, Asher, hi. He's so cute. I love that he's in the audience for this. That's adorable. Bless them. That adorable family.
Jingle around and climb. Mix and mingle and the jingle.
Just singing along too.
Like the jingle bell.
That's almost Sean Connery. I love The slight different voices the Grinch goes through in this is funny.
Jingle and a jingle in me. That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell.
Oh, that harmony. That's the jingle bell. That... Not quite sure.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell. There it is underneath the... That's a really nice lower harmony there. And I love that it's like somebody's doing a lower harmony in the sense that if you wrote the melody that's being sung and that harmony in the same pitch, the harmony would be slightly lower. Bell rock, that's the jingle bell. Oh no, not quite. It sounds like it could be, but it's not quite. I beg your pardon. But it's one of those things where it's just like, it's one of those harmonies that it feels like it should be lower than it is because it sounds like it should be lower. I don't quite know how to explain it. There was a better example of this in the Hound and the Fox video I did on Boxing Day. But it's... The harmony sits at maybe not quite where you would expect it to. I think for the singers, yes, but for the way that the song progresses, and it's lovely hearing that just a little bit higher. I think they could have done that harmony lower, and I don't think it would have worked as well, especially with Jeff being the one down the bottom. I really like that choice.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell rock.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Lovely ending here.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell rock.
Jingle Bell Rock. Lovely, whoever's ending up on the 5th there. I'm guessing that's probably Ellie. I'm not sure. But it's a lovely, nice little harmony line there. And then you get this beautiful held note.
That's the jingle bell rock.
And these lovely notes. That's the jingle bell.
Jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell.
That's the jingle bell rock.
Dum 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 dum. From Jeff there. That's a lovely walking bass to end us off there. Perfect ending to this song, I think.
That's the jingle bell rock.
And because we have the fart joke coming, the low note doesn't stick around too long. And what's interesting is that although Jeff does do one of the boom, not sure what note he hits down there, but he doesn't stay there for very long. There's no real focus on that bass line. You can hear it as the ending to the piece. It's the last element that's moving, but everything comes off very quickly, and it's a little further back in the arrangement than they sometimes make some of his deep note work. And actually, I think that's a really good choice for this, because it just allows the song to clear out of the way for the fart gag. But also, it doesn't need to hang on. That's not the nature of the ending of this. The others have already held on the chord while he's doing that movement, so that makes complete sense. Yes, look, I filmed it so beautifully. I'm going to take about. That's hilarious. Oh, that's brilliant. That's really cute. It's short, it's sweet, it does a really good job. I may not have commented as much on that as I could have done, but also I've put in, like, this was kind of me squeezing out the last of the time I have for the holiday season, and I have done a lot of videos, so I hope you'll excuse me for that. But that was absolutely adorable. I love how they chose to represent that. They did a really good job. And I think that it's very them. They took something that was already extremely stylized by the nature of its placement in the film that they're referencing, and yet they took it and they made it entirely voice play, which they're very, very good at doing. But nevertheless, I think that's particularly impressive. I think they did a really good job. Adriana's voice is wonderful. I look forward to hearing more of her next year, once I get to some of the videos she's done with them prior to this one. And yeah, well played. That was a really entertaining ending to the year for me, so I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I hope I brought some sort of perspective to it you maybe hadn't seen, something that caught your eye, or hadn't caught your eye maybe, that now does. That's what I'm sort of here to try and do, so if I've achieved that, then I'm happy. Please do like the video if you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell is there for you to choose how often you get told I'm dropping videos, and if you would care to, you can head over to donate at buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts or patreon.com/DavidKReacts. Thank you very much for being here watching with me. Take care, have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, I don't know, 4 8:22 p.m. Whatever time you happen to be watching this, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.